Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Night Education here, and welcome to the episode 6 of the Unreal Engine 4 FPS series. Today we're going to be setting our character animation. What it does means for off of we have none of our animation for that. So we have to introduce our animation to our character to have a more realistic look. So get started your engine to ready to start. As usual, open up your engine to ready to start. As over here we did everything what we knew. By the way, we done everything by creating a health bar, an armor bar, and creating a damage for that. If a player walks into this row, then it should be damaging no way. So yes, and we done everything, the movement of the mouse to every for its jump and nose clippings and much more. It's really awesome, guys. And today we are going to set a new character and for new animation to the new character. For that we will be starting today. I'm really excited to show you up, guys. Before starting into any crack of role, we have to go to our asset folder, and where you save, you can able to save over there. And for our neatly organized way, I am going to create a folder called it as character and open it up. And in here I am going to create a 3 folder. One will be a blueprint. Oops, it's blueprint. And another folder will be a animation, like that. And the last and final folder should be our character, or it should be sweat, like that. In this sweat we are going to make our skeleton for your usage. In the animation we are going to dump in our animation. Go ahead over to our blueprint folder, and to the animation click the animation blueprint. If you see here, it says you can able to select these 2 characters, whether we have these 2 skeleton in our scene. For now, just cancel it up and go to our own character where we are in there. So in my case I am using the sweat, and in my case I am going to use the sweat.fpx folder. Oops, sweat. So I am going to drag it all the way to the engine, to the character sweat, and I am going to import it off. Now if you see here, I will not change anything. If you have changed the setting, just you can able to figure it out by there. And after that you can able to import it off over there. And in the all the way down it will ask import all. Click import all. It will import all the skeletal mesh you need, and with the color of core material for that. It will take a couple of movement, and I will be right back. As my case over here, it says some of the errors, but this doesn't mean anything. Just close it off, and I will go over all the way around to our sweat character. Open it up and you will see the character. Before going into this, I am quickly going to our animation pack, and I am going to insert that. Before that, make a note that you should not insert the animation before that the skeleton. You have to first insert the skeleton, and then you have to put the animation. It's because I will say down. Okay, in my case I am using these animation, whether way I am going to scroll or die for idling. I'm going to drag it all the way to my engine, to the assert for the animation slot. Now you will see there you have a skeleton, so I can able to select the skeleton to the SWAT skeleton as way. So I am going to import it all. It will be done in a few moment of time. Now in here we got everything. We got to set up the remaining stuff. Before that, I have told that we have to go to the our sweat character, go to our skeleton mesh, and see whether we can able to move this. Oops, move this hand freely, as a it should move freely. It's problem with my mouse. Yes, you can able to see it's moving freely. I'm going to make it as like this, and head, toes, feet, it should move like that. So if we use animation, it should not be any cropping with this stuff. And one more time guys, for our confirmation, we get to open anything from here. I'm going to open the idle animation. I'm going to test it out. It's in the idle animation. If I go to this it's the dead friend mode, it will be falling off to our base ground. So all of the animation is set. Save it back and we're ready to go. Now whether we are opening to the blend space, we got to create this. We have already created this. No matter what it is, we are going to open that. The blend space or the blueprint is in our folder called a character blueprint. We haven't created this yet because it has the skeleton. If we not this, if I go to this animation and to the animation class, it will pop up issues that you can able to select the character. Defaultly we will have the mannequin._ skeleton. So set to the SWAT _ skeleton and click OK. It will be right over there, and just name it off. For now I am creating the both. I have named this the blueprint as first I've created this, so I will name this as SWAT _ BP and open it up. By the way, I have created the blank space. It's because we can access the blank space from the blueprint class and from this class. So how to get this? Go to this and go to the animation, and you are directed to the blueprint or its animation blend space. Just click this, you will got into the folder. You have to select the skeleton for our skeleton, which for my case, which is a sweat _ skeleton. Just select it and you are ready to go. And another question arises by this: if you say that it's enough by using the blueprint, why do we need the blend space? It's because if I go in here all the way to there, I can able to drag it out as headshot, and I can able to connect it. Oops, it's headshot, and I can able to drag the not this too. I think this anime, what is going on, like this, and I can able to connect this of this thing and then as usual I am going to the sweat _ BP, and I am going to say why do we need that. So if I drag some death animation and it's idle aiming, I can able to connect this idle aiming to this result, and if I compile this, you will see that our character starts idling. If I connect these, it should be right there. Then after that, if I connect this, the link will be just prohibited with there. If I again compile this, it will be changing the animation, so we should not be that. So for that we are going to create our blend space. By using that, we can able to access everything what we need. To access everything, I am going to create a new machine. So new state machine, like that, and I am going to quickly name this as to walk _ run, and I'm going to connect these all the way to the result, and there you go. And if I compile and save, you will have some warning error. Just leave that, it's no matter what is. Just click this, you will be open with the walk and run animation. This time I am going to make a transition for this, and of course I feel it's complicated. Just watch with slow, steady and smooth, it will be there. You can able to connect this stuff. So from here in the entry I can able to connect and take a new state. For this I can able to access with idle. I can able to write this like that. In here you can able to go for our state, which is a walk underscore run, like that. Now if you see here, it will transition from the idle animation to our walk and run animation. Apart from this, if it goes from the idle animation to run, it should return back to the idle. So these two transition would be false and true transition. We would be taking about this later on. Just compile and save it. A small thing we have to do, and just I'm going to close this off and I'm going to continue with the blend space. Just open this idle animation and go over here. We need a idle aiming animation, so correct it with the result and compile and save. On your left side you will find the idle, the character is idling, and whenever it got idle you can able to see there the transition is starting like that. So I'm going to save and go to our graph and make it like that, and quickly head over to our content browser and open up the blend space. So in here we are going to plot it off. Before that I am going to plot it the speed and the revolution by going here. By the way, in the horizontal axis you can able to direct by the direction. Enter a direction, you can able to see the change over the bottom, and you can able to speed it out. So speed, and over here it should be similar to this setting, and for our minimum setting it should be starting from minus 180 to plus 180. So maximum would be plus 180 as the way it moves over here. And over there I can able to change this, not this, to as a 600 for our maximum speed. Okay, I am now done. For now you can able to check this and make sure you can able to do this correctly. In here all the three will be idle and aiming, and this would be walking backwards in the place. The character will be walk backward by using the walking backwards in place, and here you will have a walk forward in place animation that you can able to walk forward, and here it should be a walk, I think it's walk in right place, and here walk back, and here run forward, run back, and here run front, right and left, and this is the place, run in the place, forward in place, this is run in the back. If I just able to test this off, I can able to test this now. If you see here in the idling, it doesn't move doesn't do anything. If I move to the walk in the place, it just moves. If I move this to the run, it goes to there. If I go to the walk forward on the left and right, it does just like that. If I go to the run backwards, it does everything similar and perfect. That's it guys for this, and let's go and jump into our blueprint and do something to relate this or to make this work with here. In here we will have to set the condition. We will not be bothering with today's episode, and in this we are going to go to the walk and run. In here I suppose this final animation purpose, so we have to go to our anim. So I think our blueprint, what is that, blend space, what walk and underscore walk underscore run. This was our blend space. So drag it all the way here and just connect it off. Just connect this off to like that. If we head over to this, you can have two variables called direction and the speed, where we can declare these variables by promoting them into a variable. First step, we are going to promote these two variables into a floats type variable. Now first of all, it's going to be a direction for this, so I am going to rename this as a direction. And so as you see, I will promote these into also a variable, called it as a speed right here. Speed like that, and I can able to adjust this position over here, compile and save this. I think so this video is taking a long time, so I will pause over here and light back to another video. So over here we have created the walk and run. We will go over to the event blueprint on the next video, and I hope this will be helping you up. And as usual, if you go and play this, there will be no changing. We have the same character. For that, for this how to change, I will tell in the next video. And I hope this video is so complicated, and so if you have some problem, take the video smooth and slow. You can able to rectify this. If you have any other doubt, just leave me in the comment below. I will make that show. I think so you have enjoyed watching this video, and thanks for watching. Stay awesome, be creative. Nihal Knights EDU signing out. This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page. Is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on the main social media.